Alright. So, like I tell you guys from time to time, they use mentally injured people. Now look, same dude again, right? And he's standing right in front of Pam's building, right? And as soon as I start recording, start talking, see how he start walking off? No, he wasn't even looking at me, right? Oh, he was looking at the dude over here in the car. So he gave him the hand signal, right? I'll tell you, this is what they do. They have them waiting. All right, so guys, check out Cursive Persuasion Programming, and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
But they focus on my naked and right side, on my blanket and the left side. And they pay that in Kings County Hospital. You know? When my niggas and my blankets, they got injuries in Kings County Hospital. Mostly of my niggas, they got injuries from the right side. And mostly of my blankets, they got same injuries from the left side in Kings County.
All right, so you see how they
You know?
engage in this and trying to call me the N-word. All right, now he wasn't talking about using the N-words until he got the signal from the dude in the car. Right? So they're scripting him into engaging in this type of again psychological harassment. See, the white racists, white people ain't gonna call me nigga to my face, right? Because I have to school them what, as I said, they won't call me nigga to my face. Hear the police sirens in the background, right? Because I have to school them on the word and what it actually means, right? So they use the word so that we cannot identify with it the way it is meant to be, right? Which is king, right? Ruler. Come from Negus, right? Niger, but they mispronounce it, right? Just remember words like Uncle Tom, names like Uncle Tom, who was a black hero who stood up to the white masters, and they demonized Uncle Tom's name, right? They demonized Uncle Tom's name to where now we call somebody Uncle Tom, and that's a negative word to say to a black man, a negative name to call a black man, right? When it was Sambo who was the traitor, all right? So I understand what's going on. Hold on a second. All right. Had to pause the video because my earbud powered off. And I put it back in my ears, and as soon as they say spearing, I heard the New York Predator Department using their sirens. So this is what they'll do. Today, when I was by Pam, whenever I call my son Ethan, they will use the sirens. Right? Whenever I look over at Ethan, they will use the sirens. Right? They will use these the sirens as an intimidation, right? I try to send me a subliminal message of targeting my son, or trying to, they say, oh, we're gonna put your kids in jail. I'm like, come on, man. That's how criminal you are, right? That's how criminalistic they are, their mindset, right? They think that they can set you up, they can experiment on you, and then again, as you know, as Dr. Ray, they can say that, you know, when these people are so invested in their lie, right? When they teach you their lies, they have to maintain the lie because they know the truth. If we know the truth, right, then we will do what we need to do to remove them from the position in which they sit at, trying to control everyone, lying to us and manipulating us. So they have to keep up with the lies. You know, the New York Predator Department, they have to keep up with the lies, right? Look at what's going on today, over the past decade. You know, young black men being assassinated, right? Black men being set up, particularly well-to-do black men, right, being set up, and no one is even trying to understand, particularly when you have criminals who are paid by the FBI, right, and the police departments to engage in lying, to engage in setups, frame-ups, manipulation, drugging, getting individuals hooked on drugs, supplying them with girls, and then want to charge them for sex trafficking, right? Now, I don't believe P. Diddy, at least I don't think, I shouldn't believe, I don't think P. Diddy traffic any woman. Yes, he might have taken vacation with women, but they're adults. They are adults, okay? But I want you to understand what the FBI is doing, and they did it before, right? So back in the Jim Crow era, if you were black and you took a white girl, a white woman across state, they would charge you with trafficking, right? Because you left the state with a white woman. Okay, so now they're doing it with black women. Hear the sirens? Hear the sirens? Yeah, because they know I'm telling the truth. See, their tactics will never change. Their method will, but the tactics, the underlying premise of what it is that they do will not change. They may use different players here and there, right? But this is what they do. Okay, and like I said, for these well-to-do black people, you need to start donating to the Black Panther Party across America. Fuck what the Urban League is saying, what other the Anti-Defamation League is saying, right? Because they try to call them terrorist group. They're not terrorist group, or black extremist group. They're not black extremist group. Any group that tries to defend black people against the attacks from racist whites, they are called, a black extremist group. Why is that? Why is that? Okay? These groups are not going around talking about killing white people, right? They're talking about self-defense. And in self-defense, if it means you have to defend yourself from a racist white person, you have a right to defend yourself from a racist white person, right? Look at what's happened since the takedown of Black Lives Matter and the matter in which the FBI did it. And again, nobody understands why. Nobody understands how, not why, how they did it. I'm telling you guys, it's through silent sound spectrum, okay? The co-opting of somebody's conscious mind to instill a new personality within that person's mind without them even knowing, and with the aid of white people, white soldiers, who embed themselves into these organizations. So we need to be very careful of who we allow into organizations, particularly created to defend black people's rights. We need to understand what's going on. Okay? Right? You have these wealthy white people who, you think they're not funding these extremist groups? Just recently, 2 teenagers died. One was driven over by a police vehicle, by a police officer, and the other was a white racist man who stabbed an 18-year-old black boy who worked in Walmart. I mean, come on, y'all not really paying attention.